Welcome to episode 100 of Fantasy Maiden Wars, Dream of the Stray Dreamer. It reached triple digits. Not only did it did it when there's still plenty more left to go. Last part started the map with the Shinky. Now there is quite a bit of Shinky left to go. 3 spell cards, in fact. Apparently when I'm in this field, the back unit receives the same damage as the front unit. It's not good. Here's the thing. Her next attack is a map attack, so I don't actually want to kill her this turn. That'd be bad. So I need to weaken her a lot, but not kill her. Great. You can dodge this, Alice. You got alert. Oh wow, how long has it been since we fought, Alice? Have you ever seen me get serious? Do you think you could show me the magic you went to Gensokyo to study? You want me to show it to you? I mean, when you left home, I was so curious what you were studying, but I never got the chance to ask. Of course, my goal, who I want to be, has always been clear. It's been years, and I'm sure I'm closer than I was then. I have to be. I may not look it, but I am a little proud of my magic. Were you able to learn anything from watching me? Yeah, I was. Let's find out if I've made any progress, Mom. I understand how you feel, Mom, but even so, don't blame me if you get burned. They found an opening. Hope you understand, my dear Alice. The power of my magic. Chains of life spin unbroken. On Safar! They are at once providence and strength. I think I'm backed outside your league. Alice, you can't say that to your mom. Leave the rest to us. Bring the Beautis reactor to full power. Rando, it's ready. Fire! I can't lose focus. Right. Need to do boatloads of damage, but not kill you. Four spaces away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go over here. This was supposed to have been settled when we knocked the pagoda into the darkness. You already know how I feel. How you choose to respond is up to you. I'll return with Hydri, and then... I realize that I'll never quench your determination, nor can I save you from the sins in your heart. All I can do is accept your feelings, because I can never compromise the safety of Makai. Understand, this is only justice from my point of view. So, I will fight alongside you. I'd never misplace these artifacts, at least. Counterattack from Fiacre did more than I thought it would. Ouch! Still no recourse but to fight. A reading. I am the creator of Makai. You would say destruction and regeneration are the essence of creation. May even destruction be in peace.
Please be serious the next time you try.
Yeah, Jinky with her super strong move, and then her daughter calls it lame, and then she actually hits and does 10 damage. I think I'm making her feel bad. Right. Try to get Nima. I can actually attack from here. Oh, it's just this stupid fucking thing though. I'm surprised these things are still here. I figured they would have went away after I dealt with the last spell card. This shouldn't kill, I don't think. If I may humbly ask, you're both Alice's mother and the god who rules Makai. Oh, so unlike the other one, this shrine maiden knows how to respect the gods. I spend my daily life around them, so I get the chance to study them from close up. I see both their good parts and their amazing parts. And as a god, I'm happy to hear that. I could never find the time to properly look after Alice, so it's been so hard for her. You're worried about having made it harder for her? Yes, after all, I could never do anything special for her. I strongly doubt Alice feels that way. That's because she's a good girl. She's always helping me out with everything. I won't lose heart just yet. Ace 9, there's room for 2 on its umbrella. I'll use on Bashira. What should I do now? We didn't do much tonight. If I'm going to fight, I'll at least make it painless. All that is to be born shall be, and so life continues its eternal, unbroken struggle. Its eternal, unbroken chain. I read like all of those words wrong. From nothingness to infinity and beyond. Do I deliver it to you? That might have been bad. It actually hit me. Marcy closer, move Yomu closer, Rasa closer. Ah yes, Gensokyo's maid. I heard a little about you from Yumiko. That girl is top class in Makai. You were able to fight her with her as equals, then you must be quite something yourself. You honor me. I take pride in being the devil's maid. But a maid's job isn't just to fight, is it? For now, my mistress's interests lie here. Going along with her desires is to itself the job of a maid. I'll give you your apology now. Things go bad, I'll heal you right away. I have you. Alright, this won't kill. Are they driving me back? Allow me to attack as well. No, I've seen it enough times, Shiggy. I really have. Okay. Heal the Zakuya. Alright. What are you gonna do, Shinky? Why? Shinky, you okay?
Why are you attacking someone you can't hit at all? And can do quite a bit of damage back to you.
Is there no recourse but to fight? Power of my magic. The chains of life spin unbroken. Ein Software.
Amazing, you managed to pronounce every single one of those words incorrectly.
They are at least providence and strength.
I didn't even use sense this time, saying, Shinky, you're just missing because you attacked someone you can't hit.
I'm still not gonna get hit.
Well, Shinky, you did it. Out of the, 5 times you attacked with that attack, you hit once and it did 10 damage.
Alright, here's the counterattack.
Yeah, but not to overdo it, Koichi.
Ah, the rose!
Right, she never says anything else. You expect her to, she just doesn't. Will this kill? Yes.
I can't afford to lose.
Alright, map attack. Kill it as soon as possible.
So you endured even that magic.
Barely. That was really flashy. The power of creation and the power of magic. Are we witnessing the true nature of the god of Makai? With just those two combined, creating the world and ruling it would be a snap.
You're right. What incredible power.
Huh? You're surprised too, Alice?
Come to think of it, have I ever fought so seriously in front of you? I'm so sorry, you have to see this side of me, Alice. You must think of your mom as a savage now.
I don't. How could I ever think of you as that?
Speaking of, I know you're fighting your daughter and all, but if you're a god, could you try to act a little more godlike?
I think behaving in a way befitting your station is another duty of those in power.
But is my position really so high and mighty? I can only be a god because of everyone else, after all.
Everyone else?
All the people directly supporting me, as well as those who think fondly of me. They're the ones who taught me why I'm here and what I should be doing.
True, it's your relationships with those around you that truly attest to your intentions, and wanting to live for others has strengthened that will even further.
Isn't it the same for you, Byakurin? Your conviction is far stronger than that. It was when you were first sealed. But no matter what happens, my duty to protect everyone is absolute. I will not lose.
God's wings, El Kanaf. What you doing, Shanky? Not hitting me, that's what you're doing.
I hope you understand, my dear Alice, the power of my magic. Chains of life are broken, memories broken, the truth goes unspoken. Can't even remember my name. Don't know the reason, don't know the feeling, or whatever the reason why I'm standing here holding my blade.
Wings or roots. She's a tree. Well, good thing I had plenty of SP left to spare. Don't want to fight you, Mom, but I will if I have to.
Alice sure is smart.
Alice, her medicine does more damage with that assist attack than I think she would. She's like weak to poison or something.
What should I do now?
Alright. Just Get rid of this map attack as soon as possible. To delirium. Phantom of the Grand Guignol. No, whatever.
You're Alice's mom, right? Nice to meet you.
Oh my, you're so tiny yet so polite.
You didn't have to call me tiny, you know. Alice says I should give proper greetings to people I'm meeting for the first time.
Are you a friend of Alice's?
Uh-huh. She told me to stick with her if I was having trouble outside the suzerain field. She's nice to Sue, too. She makes me clothes and candy and...
It's lovely how grateful you are for the things she does. Alice is lucky to have met someone like you.
Blame yourself for coming close.
Let's combine our firepower, Mitty. Everyone gather around. Let's begin our rehearsal. Begin with some light steps.
Come on, Sue. Let's go all out for Alice. Conborough, Conborough. Boys and gather round.
Begin with some light steps. Once you grasp the rhythm, go for it. Sometimes you must be brave. Never hesitate to dance boldly. And if we all put our hearts into it, and if you open your heart, it'll be alright. Ouch. Maybe small, but I can't go easy on you. A read. Is that specific to medicine? Or does, like, she checked the size stat of the character she's fighting to say that line? I'm gonna assume it's just she has a line with medicine.
Pretty good, isn't it? Especially this part. I dodged it. Woohoo! Come to provide assistance. Please give us some room. Main argument is ready now.
Targeting fire, good to fire. I like how I gave like most characters support attack. And then most of the time whenever support attacks happen, I don't even do it on purpose. How much I used to play Fire Emblem Fates, figured I'd be more on top of this, but I guess not. It's getting more and more difficult. Alright, who do I take the health bar down with? Been a long time, Shinky. Yes, I heard you were the outlaw rampaging through Makai. Figures you jumped to that. This place is widely known as the Holy Land of Magic. It wouldn't hurt you to let the minor stuff go, would it? Causing trouble in Makai is hardly minor. Don't expect to be forgiven. Circumstances are unusual, but I'll met out your judgment myself. Great, just the words I was waiting for. I don't care if you're a god or squirrel. Power is everything. That's why I'll never allow you in Makai. Give me the taste of the power of creation. Not that you try and make me serious, but very well. Akashic Record, connect. The highest magic at my command. Buried souls and reaching feelings, the walls between dimensions know their cruelty. All shall return to oblivion.
I can't afford to lose. No way, even that spell wasn't enough to defeat you.
Oh, does that mean we're winning? See, even the god of Makai is surprised to see us doing so well. It never fails.
This fight is already decided. It's about time you threw in the towel. I'm sure plenty of people here would hate to see you get hurt.
I acknowledge your strength. Your feelings have clearly come across, and your bonds aren't to be taken lightly either.
Shinky?
But
Oh no, that's not good. No way, the pressure increased even more.
Even after all this, she still hasn't the slightest inclination to back down.
Man, she may be your enemy, but I gotta hand it to her.
It's another time reprising her, Lady Shoko.
Maybe, but being this stubborn over an absolute determination to protect people is pretty gratifying to see. It's what makes her a mother.
Is it?
Yeah, the people of Makai are all her children, right? So she wants to protect them, no matter what. In order to do that, she'll endure any pain and become as strong as she needs to be.
Shoko, you... The strength of a heart that wants someone else to be happy, expecting nothing in return, a pure devotion. Suppose you'd call it love.
But us and the others have their own feelings too. You're not going to let Byakuran be imprisoned again, are you?
Of course not. We have our own 1,000-year-old feelings. We've already experienced being separated from her, so never again. No way, no how.
Spent a long time hesitating in the darkness, unable to see a path forward,
But now we have a light in that darkness. Idri, the light that will shine on our future, one that we will definitely take back to Earth. Everyone, bonds so strong they shine.
there are no words. But I too am willing to give my life for something.
Mother Goddess of Makai. Big old wings. Alright. If the front's unit's HP is less than 1500 after battling Shiki, unit retreats from the map. This does not count as being defeated. So what if she does it to a unit who can't be defeated or I lose? Don't want to go out of my way to try to find out. You know what? Hit me with it. This'll only hurt a lot. You're a friend of Hidri, so I should greet you politely.
You're also here to rescue her and pay back a debt.
Calling it a debt feels like a little shallow, honestly. She saved me. If I hadn't met her, I'd probably still be stuck in the bottom of the sea, killing endlessly out of some pointless grudge.
But your devotion to her has become a pillar of support for her too. And I'm sure that won't change, even after this.
If you mean after she's sealed again, then save your breath. We're all going home together, and that's final. Okay, drag you under with me. It's black screen for a while there. My temperament is rising. This is sort of a soul's power. Let's go. Okie dokie. Unveil the temperament of the heavens. And upon the scarlet hearts of the people of Earth, unleash it. I feel so free, so powerful. Come here, Pelican ship. Pelican ship, rise. Enemy position confirmed. Firing. You're doomed now.
Ouch. There's no recourse but to fight. Expand my entire being. do whatever I can. All you who live for the present. You are not alone. So for now, entrust it all to me. And sleep well.
She hugged me.
If you won't back down, you're gonna get caught up in this too. Flare up.
Making me feel bad, Moko. She just spent like a minute hugging Marasa, and then you just start punching her. For those who have been so devoted to me, we can do this together, Idri. This is my last resort. Lord Bishimoten's power is with us. Ah. Please allow me to share in your righteousness show. Now is the time to unleash my magic.
More than I thought it would.
Now is the time to unleash my magic. Ha! Namasan! Didn't quite kill. Would have. I valored. Byakuran, this is for Makai. You hear this prayer? That I sense. And to all those who live in this world, your momentary repose. Almost read that as monetary response. Your pain, your suffering. If I follow the karmic cause and effect of this. Alright. Who do I kill it with? That is the question.
I can feel the breath of life radiating out from you.
Yes, I'm often told it's rather spring-like. Not quite sure what that means, though.
Does even the Makai have seasons?
In the sense that there's a cycle of life, yes, it does. That's entirely out of my hands. Life spins its own tale, as it should.
I'm doing my best here.
Time is always on my side. See for yourself. Not that you can, I suppose. Repeat that last part. See for yourself. You're all so strong. Kai Grimoire, max MP equals 150. Urgh.
Yay, we won the Damako battle!
That much damage, it must be hard to stand, even with her. But
You're going at it, huh? At this rate, what's the point? Aren't all those monsters gonna escape and rampage while you're stuck here fighting us?
Yeah, didn't you say your balance has been destroyed by undoing the seal?
Wow, they showed up right on cue! And the huge versions of that doesn't look like they're headed this way, but they forced open a gate. It seems they're trying to escape Hokai. They're powerful enough to warp space. Then what will happen when that power is unleashed inside?
no! Please, stay here. If not, then neither you nor the people outside will remain unharmed.
Mom? Ah!
Hey, are you okay?
Why aren't you fighting back? With your power, this should be a piece of cake. I can't do it. I can't raise my hand against my children.
What are you saying? Do you have any idea what's about to happen to you?
Ah,
Shinki? Show, take care of things here while I'm gone. Yujiri? All of you, stop this at once.
Byakuran.
What do you think you're doing? Aren't you ashamed to attack Lady Shinki like this? I know how you must feel, the pain of being locked away in the darkness and being unable to live as you want. But this is how Lady Shinki's been protecting you. I know you understand that. You know how she feels. This is the last time I'll ask. Stay your hands. If Lady Shinki is hurt, then you'll be the ones to regret it. If you wish to take out your feelings on someone, then take them out on me.
Huh? The monsters all left?
Byakuran.
He talked down those huge eyeballs.
Didn't seem like the sort who listened to reason.
Yes, I'm just as surprised as any of you, but I moved on instinct. I'm sure the combination of Shinki's heartfelt affection and Byakuran's sincere plea got through to them. It appears their ideals of equality are more than mere talk. They're both so ridiculously kind-hearted. Together, it's just absurd.
Thanks to that, the monsters are behaving themselves, and I don't see anyone else acting up either. So, can we all say that all's well that ends well?
Yes, when the children return home, balance will be restored to Hokai as well. Might just be possible to resolve this without sealing Byakuran. I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but aren't you an all-powerful god of Makai? Can you not just make another seal that doesn't require Byakuran?
No? Okay.
It seems something just happened over there. I felt the presence of monsters, but they suddenly disappeared. Silhouettes are coming this way.
So, should we take a break here then?
Hold on, I'll make something for us to sit on. Don't push yourself, Mom. You're still injured from earlier. Lady Shinki. Oh, hello, Yumiko. You were waiting nearby, I take it? Of course I was. More importantly, what happened just now? I thought I felt some titanic evil eyes appear, but then they left quietly.
Shinki and Byakuran chased him off.
Could you provide more detail?
At first they were going wild, but Shinki stood in their way. Then Byakuran gave them a lecture and they started behaving themselves.
You would take such an approach against those monsters?
They may have been desperate, but they're living beings too. No different from you or I. I placed my faith in Lady Shinki's kindness, haven't gotten through to them. I think you're about the only one who could think that way, Chief.
Thank you for being so gentle with them, Byakuran. I find this all very hard to believe, but if Lady Shinki said so, then it must be true. Yes, and thanks to that, it seems the balance of Hokai has been restored too.
So, given that the monsters of Hokai will remain calm even if we do nothing, there should be no reason to seal Byakuran anymore.
Yes, you can consider my request retracted.
Is that true, Shinki?
If even the most unruly of my children can be reasoned with, then there's no need to strengthen the barrier. In which case, I see nothing wrong with leaving Byakuran unsealed.
Thank you so much. If you're pardoning her, then we can return to our world with pride. I can't even begin to imagine how many thanks it would take to repay your kindness.
Oh, don't worry about it. Thanks to this happening, I've learned something new about both you and the children. But there's still one problem remaining.
There is? What is it, if there's anything we can do?
When Alice goes home, I'll be so lonely again. What do you think of your poor mother?
What?
I know you've been sending those letters, but it's so long since we last met face to face. And we've all been so desperate these last few hours, but I really just wanted a chance to sit down and chat. I know your friends are busy and I have my own business to clean up as well. Yumiko, why do you have that scary look on your face? I'm not angry, but perhaps you should have considered the situation you're in.
Look, we get that you're supposed to be all loving and everything, but still...
Oh no, I relaxed, so it all just slipped out.
If that's what you've been thinking this whole time, then that's even worse. And there goes all the dignity you've built up.
No, a real personality has its charms too.
But if you go right back to work, then you won't be able to have a leisurely chat with your daughter. If there's anything I can help with, please let me know. Yeah, we're the ones who trespassed in your world. At the very least, we can make sure we're not being bothered. I'd feel horrible if we just wrecked the fields and left.
Your concern is unnecessary. We have no intention of blaming any of you for this.
But we can at least take a look around Makai for you, just in case.
Actually, aren't you exhausted after all this, Shinky? No one would mind if you took a little breather. Yeah, are you hurting?
My, Alice's friends are all so considerate.
I mean, you're so beat up, it has to hurt. If you're hurt, you should talk to Alice or Aaron.
The doctor I can understand, but
why Alice?
Whenever my arms come off or my clothes are ripped, Alice always just fixes it for me. She's amazing. Just as amazing as you, Shinky.
My goodness, that's some high praise for my little Alice.
Eddie, your body is different. I can't fix my mom like that.
Really? Then I guess it has to be Aaron.
Thank you. Don't worry, though. I'm nothing if not tough. You're so kind for such a little girl.
Hey, don't call me little.
So anyway, we're going on patrol around Makai.
We can meet up with Alice later. I'm sure they have a lot to talk about.
No, old joint. Still insisting on being cosmopolitan, huh? There's nothing wrong with having a family chat, you know. Once again, you have my sincere thanks for taking care of me all this time, Lady Shinky. I'll never forget what it was like to hear your kind voice in the darkness.
You too, Byakurin. I'm so glad I got to meet you. We could send letters if you like. You should have no trouble sending them from Gensokyo.
Absolutely.
There they go. I never imagined the day would come when we could see you off like this, Alice. Absolutely. Not to mention your friends going out of their way to give us this chance. You're very lucky to know them, Alice.
I'll have to thank them later, but I have something I want to ask you too, Mom.
Oh, what could that be? I have plenty of things I would like to ask you about, of course, like what you've been up to since you went to Gensokyo. Or that Danmaku battle today. I was so happy to see how much you've grown. Alice?
It's not it, Mom. Actually, I was thinking the exact opposite. Thought I had grown since I left Makai, but once I saw you in battle, I lost all my confidence. Am I really good enough? Ignore the fact that Shinky missed every attack, and when she hit, she did 10 damage. That didn't happen.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up so suddenly. But all this time, I've been wanting to be more like you, Mom. You have. I've admired you ever since I was little, the way you created Makai, and now everyone loves you. Thought there was something special about you, something more than just your incredible power. And that if I could figure out what that was, I could get a little closer to you. I only started doll magic because I wanted to know how you felt as a creator. Said I wanted to go to Gensokyo because I thought I had to do it myself. Alone. True, I've gotten better at controlling dolls, and I am proud of that, but seeing you today just made me think that I'll never reach you, no matter how hard I try.
Never reach her? Why would you think that?
Because I don't have that same strong will Mom does. Even in Gensokyo, my heart was still in Makai, and even as a magician, my feelings are always being swayed like a human's. Plenty of yokai have told me that I tend to be half-hearted as a result. How could I ever be like you, Mom?
Alice.
I'm sorry, I'm just whining, aren't I? No, you're not. I couldn't tell you felt like this from any of your letters, so I'm glad we could talk in person. But you have nothing to worry about, Alice. Huh? Didn't we speak through Danmaku today? All of your friends are so kind, Alice. Even that medicine girl, she was honestly worried about me from the bottom of her heart. Maybe, but still. She was a dull yokai, wasn't she? She wouldn't have any way of ever knowing what pain was. But she asked me if I was hurting. I'm sure she learned about the pain of others because you're so kind to her, Alice. Not to mention the way you fought so seriously today on behalf of others. You didn't think twice about devoting yourselves to helping them. Aren't both of those things the same strength you feel from Lady Shinki? I'm sure you inherited that strength from our mother because you're more sensitive to love than most. So you shouldn't feel embarrassed to be swayed by the feelings of others. If anything, you should be proud of it. Yumiko? And while I'm flattered that you think so highly of me, and a little embarrassed, honestly, I'm not as strong as you think. I just do what I can to help who I can. And what I wanted to tell you is that I think you're doing the same, Alice. Can't tell if I'm saying this well, but I want you to be proud of who you are, Alice. Wasn't able to do anything special for you, but you've grown into such a kind girl. No, Mom, I've still got a long way to go before I can match you. After all, I only just now realized something so important, even though you've been teaching me all this time. Sounds like you're feeling a little better, though. Anyway, if you're ever feeling troubled, then just say something. You'd be sending us far more letters than you do. You think so too, Yumiko? Well, from you and Alice's perspective, I am her sister. Thank you, Mom, and you too, Yumiko. I used to think I shouldn't let you pamper me, but in the end you saved me after all. I won't think of myself as half-hearted anymore. I'll try to keep being considerate of others until the day I can be like you, Mom. Well, yes, have confidence in yourself. I know your kindness will bring everyone happiness. Love is something you're given. Nurture within yourself and share with others. That's the source of your kindness. And whenever you're in trouble, always remember that we're on your side, Alice. Don't know when we'll meet again, but I'll always be cheering you on from afar. Returning to Gensokyo. It's the area name. We return to Gensokyo.
Look, you can see the moon.
We're finally back in our world. It was a short trip, but it feels like it's been ages. Oh, so this is Gensokyo. No need to be nervous. We'll show you around. Please have a seat. We've saved this one for you. You all look so happy. I'm glad everything worked out well. As am I. I figured you'd be homesick, but you look refreshed. Maybe I am. After that heart-to-heart with my mom you all let me have, I feel like starting over.
But your family seems so nice, Alice. We've got to go visit them again sometime. I like Shinki. She was so nice, just like you, Alice.
Thank you, Maddie. Is that how you see it, then? That face, along with the question mark. Just fantastic. Too bad about me, though. Didn't you want to stay in Hokai? Sheesh, I can't believe they banned me from it forever. Just wanted to fight some monsters. They're so close-minded.
You be a pain for them, no matter how you slice it.
But this isn't a bad chance. But this isn't a bad chance either. Might as well stick with you girls for a little while. Look forward to seeing a whole lot more of my magic from here on out.
Well,
Suit yourself. What's with all those dull reactions? Did you even hear me? I'm joining the crew. Oh, you're a great asset in battle. We never know what whim you'll act on next. Plus, you're rude. You're a bad influence on Marissa.
Hey, at least I'm happy you're here, okay, Mima? You're so quiet, Byakuin. You hardly said a thing since we got here.
Oh, please excuse me. I've simply been captivated by the scenery. It's been 1,000 years after all. I know that feeling well. It's a bit late, but allow me to introduce myself. I am Byakuin. It's only thanks to everyone's assistance that I can finally see the sky like this, and it reminds me that... How short was the trip back if we're just now doing this introduction?
So selfish. Save that for later.
But if you really want to give a speech, you should do it over a toast.
I don't drink.
After party aside, there really is no need to be so formal. We don't need a speech from you, so feel free to get some rest. You must be exhausted. Thank you very much. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to see the temple. Already acting like she owns the place, even though the ship is nothing like it was back then.
Hee hee. This'll be fun.
What part of this looks fun to you?
Oh, there's a girl hiding over there glaring at me like a cat.
Oh, so that's where you were, New. Get over here. We want to introduce you to the chief. This is New, the friend I was telling you about.
So you're New. A pleasure to meet you. I hear we'll be living together in the temple, so I hope we can get along well.
A pleasure? You know I'm a great yokai, right? You think you could just play buddy-buddy with me too? Let me make this clear. This ship is my turf. You got that?
Even your does sound like a cat, huh?
I'm not giving her a cat voice now. You kind of make me want to.
But now that the head priest is back, won't you be converting the ship back into a temple? It's been proving itself pretty dang useful like this, so we don't mind keeping it this way for a while.
Be that as it may, I plan to resume activities as the Murin Temple. Although that may not be necessary if humans and yokai can live in harmony so easily these days. Cooperating like we do is still the exception. It's a bit more complicated for the rest of Gensokyo. So I think your ideas will still seem fresh to the people here, Byakurin. That said, it's not like anyone's out there hunting down witches for using magic. Feel free to take a look around at your own pace. Yes, I think I'll do that. I want to see this with my own eyes and explore it with my own feet. As for the future of the temple, I'll need to discuss that with Sho. Where is Sho, anyway? I haven't seen her for a while. You're right, I thought she had all sorts of stuff she wanted to talk with the chief about. If you're looking for Sho, I saw her with Nazir in the main hall of the temple. What's she being all shy for? You'd better go see her before we land. I think I will. Sho, can I put this box in the closet?
Please, go right ahead. Ooh, I guess that's more of the cleanup done.
I can totally get frantically cleaning up now that the owner's back, but it wasn't that messy, was it?
It's about sorting out her feelings. By taking care of her surroundings, she's putting her heart in order, too. Putting my heart in order. That's a good way to put it. Huh? You seem pretty down for someone who finally got their savior back. Didn't you say this was your deepest wish? Shouldn't you be, like, cheering? I believe you said earlier that you'd wanted to come to terms with all your sins once you'd saved Byakuya and Hijiri. Although the manner by which you make that black and white for yourself is up to you. So everything was all for this moment, then.
So, this is where you are.
Hijiri.
What brings you here? I thought you were enjoying the scenery from the bridge.
We're about to make our landing, so I came to get you all. I want both of you to be here when I take my first step into Gensokyo.
Taking a first step by your side.
Is something the matter, Sho?
I appreciate the sentiment, but I can't do that. Not worthy to stand by your side again.
Sho? Sho, you can't say that.
After sealing you with my own hands, I lost sight of my justice and forgot what I should have been doing. I was unable to guide either human or yokai, and I left Marasa and Ichirin to rot in the underworld while all past seemed closed to me. In the end, the temple was abandoned, and for a time I had lost everything.
Is that what happened after I was sealed?
I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but it's all true.
All I accomplished was sacrificing you to save myself, and by living on, I've continuously committed that same unforgivable sin. Betrayed both your trust and your ideals, and wasted away centuries without even trying to save you.
But in the end, didn't you come to Makai for me?
It's just because I met Reimu and the others, and a bit of their courage must have rubbed off on me. But when I decided to save you, that's when I realized where I could find the justice I sought.
Justice?
Hijiri, please, judge me. None of my sins can be atoned for on my own. When I'm judged by your hand, Hijiri, this long journey will finally come to an end. This will be my final justice, and what remains will be my one salvation.
Sho. So you've never forgiven yourself, even after 1,000 years, but for your judgment to be your salvation.
She seems to have had this determination hidden deep within her heart. For her, this is the only path, and this conclusion her only desire. Please, I ask to receive judgment by your hand, Hijiri.
I understand your feelings, Sho, but I can't judge you. How could I, when I've been unable to help you this whole time? Instead,
Do you think you could help me search for a new path? Together? A new path? To think my careless words gave you such a cruel burden to bear for these 1,000 years. I'm the one who made you lose your way. It was my sin. In which case, won't you let me atone for that by clearing a new path to the future? Together? If there's anything I can do to save you, Sho, I want to do it. Hijiri, are you saying you forgive me? That you won't judge me? If you can accept that, then I hope you can forgive yourself, too. It's my only wish. That's the only thing that could atone for my 1,000 years of being of no use to anyone. Hijiri, forgiveness instead of judgment, huh? So that's how she thinks. However, Sho Taramaru isn't the only one who needs to forgive herself. That would remain unbalanced. If you say you're going to walk together, then shouldn't you forgive yourself too? Me as well? Right, if you think you couldn't help anyone, then all you have to do is help them now.
If you keep looking all depressed like that, then Sho's just gonna keep worrying about you.
Everyone. To forgive myself. When I was alone in the darkness, I never even considered that. Forgiveness is merely a matter of your own feelings. In the end, it changes nothing about your karma. But as long as others are beside you, they can give you the strength to take that next step. Of course, for all you know, that next step will be more difficult than any you've ever taken. Which is why accepting your sins and moving forward takes far more courage than accepting your judgment and closing your path. Courage, huh? With everyone by our side, I know it's possible. So, Hijiri, please, walk with me down this path, one that no one's ever taken. We need you. I should be the one saying that. I want to be needed, to become your strength. Please, allow me to walk by your side once again. Sho, Byakuren.
Alright, that takes care of that, and I don't want to see any more frowns on either of you. Everything's settled, forever.
Sheesh, you never change, Ellie. But still, it's strangely reassuring this time. But I guess that means I'm stuck watching over you, Master. Sucks to be me.
Hey, you're smiling. I saw that.
But anyway, we've almost arrived, so let's get back up to the bridge with a smile.
Right, we wouldn't want to keep everyone waiting.
Byakuren?
Please excuse me, but even as I was meaning to look towards the future, I suddenly found myself reminded of the past. I had resigned myself to cutting off all ties to my past life, and here I am, walking alongside you once again. Yes, I'm so glad I met you. You're my light, each and every one of you. Lady Makara. Lady Makara. Huh? The lights are out. Are you sleeping? Miko, please, come in. Whoops, did I wake you up? Sorry for shouting like that. I don't mind. In my slumber I found myself remembering all that happened before we came here. Narrower dreams had no value, a world where I wasn't needed. Lady Makara. But if our plans go well, then we can ensure that the same thing never happens here. So if you're calling for me, I assume you've finished with our preparations. Yeah, I sent everyone all over the place, just like you told me. We're ready to go whenever you give the word. Good work, then I suppose we won't need to hide for much longer. Let's get this started. Could you turn the light on, please? Yes, ma'am. The time is upon us. We can finally make the dream I arrived at after so long into an eternal reality. Eternal. That was the last game. Your dream is my dream, Lady Makara. I'll make myself useful no matter what. Thank you, Meko. I know you will. Dream will envelop reality and will bring peace to the hearts of the people. Yeah, Dream, that's the name of this arc. Now let us guide them. Let's show them the reassuring nightmare that will lead this world to peace. Let's change them. Change everyone's dreams. To the final dream. Ancient Lotus. Rescue the Byakuren. Okay, the next chapter's set, so so I don't gotta worry about unit stuff, I guess. There you go. Part 100. Finished the UFO slash Mystic Square part of the story, and now we're gonna move on to the last arc of the entire game. How long will that take? I don't know. And even after I finish that, there's still like 8 chapters of bonus content after that. So even though I've reached level 100, we're now close. We're close to done. That's all for this. Next time we'll start the next part of the last arc. Bye.